Hey, what's up? This is Jared with the Daily App Show. We're brought to you by GoDaddy.com. Here are some coupon codes to help save you some money on your order at GoDaddy.com. So today we're going to take a look at an application to help you manage your projects. It's called ProjectMgr. Now, whenever you have a project that you're managing, there's usually a budget, there's usually other people involved, and there's dates and times that you have to have things accomplished by. So this application has the ability to enter all of those items and keep track of them. So let's enter a new item by clicking New. Let's type in Review, because I'm doing the review of this app, and hit Save. So now we have it entered into ProjectMgr. So we could do a couple of things from here. We can hit Edit and manage these, arrange these, or just leave it at that. If we had multiple items in here, we can arrange them. So let's tap on that. Now we have basically a weekly calendar view here. And we can go and view by week, by month down here. So let's add some tasks. Let's add actually recording the review. And let's give it a $5 budget for materials and a $5 labor budget. Now I did not enter a start date or an end date. I can go and add another item right here if I would like, or I could go back to the review tab. You'll see that the item is up here and it just kind of goes all the way across. I can tap on it and then come in and add those actual dates, the start date and the end date. Click Edit and then tap on that. Let's leave it at today's date, and then let's set it at the end date at today's date as well. So I can also adjust the actual costs, because not all the time are labor and materials, they don't always come out to the exact same. Sometimes you come in under budget, sometimes you come in over budget. So you can adjust that right here. Also adjust those planned costs that you'd put in originally and hit Done when you are done. Now we go back and we see that we've got a little marker on Monday, because that is today. Today is Monday, the day we're recording this review. So if I wanted to assign myself to this task, I'd click on People. I can add straight from my database here of all of my contacts in my phone. Simply hit that, but I'm already in the database because I've already added myself. Or I can add by email. I can add a new person just by clicking New, and I can also export these as well. I can email a person a report of this deal right to a person who's involved, but let's go and add a person. Let's click on plus, and now I've got myself in here a couple of different times because I added myself in the two different various ways. Let's click on that. I've added myself. Now I'm in there. If I added the other version of myself, now there's two people involved on that project. So now they are on underneath the recording project. So anytime I click on that, I can see the information about that. I can also go and see the people involved in that task as well. I can add other tasks to this and use the calendar to spread them out throughout the day or the week, just through this pane here, the ProjectMgr pane for the review item. So now you see when we go back to the main screen here that we have our budget available of $10, and we don't have much progress going so far here. So we can go right back into that, or I can click Edit and View and change the status. So let's say we're in progress, because that's exactly what we're in right now. We're recording the review. And as time has gone by, whoops, let's hit Done and then go into it. That's one thing you have to pay attention to. Sometimes if you have it in edit mode, you may not necessarily understand why you keep going back to this screen. Take it out of edit mode, and then you can get back to this screen here. So let's click on Record, and my time, let's click Edit. The actual costs for the labor ended up being $5 because, that's how much I get paid. And then our material costs, we didn't use any because obviously we're in a digital era. And even though we allowed for $5 just in case, we didn't end up using it. So let's hit Done and then go back to the ProjectMgr, and you can see that we've used up $5 of our available budget there. And we have obviously 50% of that left, $5 available. So now that we're getting to the end of the review, let's go and change our status here to completed, because we are pretty much done with the review here. and you'll see that it is now in a completed status. There's another feature here called Set Password. If you wanted to protect everything that's within this application, you can do that by setting a password. So I can go and set that password, really nice, safe, secure one, and then type it in again, and we're password protected. The Information tab here will go and show you everything about the app, which I have just described to you. Really nice detailed instructions. So that is Project Manager. It's going to help you keep track of your projects and keep you on task so that you could spend your mental time getting the tasks done as opposed to remembering all of the little details. So definitely check out Project Manager in the App Store. We'll see you next time on the Daily App Show.